Hello, my name is Jordan, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about neuroplasticity. So the human brain is very complex and is composed of a bunch of different neural pathways that help transfer signals throughout the brain that allow us to complete a bunch of different things. Neuroplasticity is actually the changing and alteration of these neural pathways through a bunch of different changes and cues such as behavior, environment, or neural processes. So during neuroplasticity, the neural pathways and synapses will be altered by synaptic pruning, which is the deletion of pathways that are no longer beneficial or needed, as well as reinforcement of the beneficial neural pathways and necessary pathways will take place. There are a few different types of neuroplasticity. So experience-dependent neuroplasticity takes place over a longer period of time, such as a few years. And this is the brain's ability to change neural pathways based on extended stimuli, such as environmental cues that have been long-lasting or things that are learned over a long period of time. The other type of neuroplasticity is reactive neuroplasticity, and this has a much shorter time frame, which is usually a few days to a few weeks, and this is the brain's growth of axons, dendrites, and synapses. So when trying to understand neuroplasticity and how the brain kind of enhances its neural pathways, there are some factors that may be influenced when looking at things such as rehabilitation from brain damage. Within neurocognitive rehabilitation, there are three factors that are usually focused on in the recovery process from brain damage. And this includes the cognitive abilities, the emotional changes, and any physical correlates. There are a few other things that influence the chance of recovery after a brain injury, and these include things such as previous physical health to the injury, as well as both the professional and personal support an individual can receive, as well as simple things out of our control such as age due to things like the Kinard principle. The Kinard principle basically outlines the younger an individual is when brain damage occurs, the higher chance they have of rehabilitating due to being in the earlier stages of the brain development. Essentially, the human brain is very complex, and neuroplasticity is just one of the mechanisms it can use to adapt as well as rehabilitate itself.